I'm trying to make sure I'm not gonna buffer. Yep, I'm buffer. It's not me. I promise it's not me. It's not me at all. On dial up or something. Somebody already text me trying to be slick at the mouth, asking me was I on dial up. I might as well be. I may as well be on dial up. Hold on, let me see. It's yellow. It's okay. It's still green. It's still green. Okay. I'm scared. You said, "Can you doing it to me?" I don't know. That AOL online, like half of my face loading and the other half still pixelated. Is that what it is? Oh, child, the ghetto. Let me put my ghetto background up. I don't even know if I got the ghetto background on this computer. The ghetto. Look. So let me just go ahead and start over here. So the title of this video was "You Ain't Gotta Lie, Craig." Okay. For those of you who are younger than 30, I don't know. That quote comes from Friday. Of course, it's Friday. Well, technically it's after 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's Saturday. But when I was concocting this live, it was still Friday. And I was talking about Cynthia Bailey and her apparently lying, or let's not say she was lying. She was less than honest about the way she met her fiance. Now, I mean, it may not be a big deal to some, and it probably isn't a very big deal to many. However, being that she's on a reality show and, we got receipts, we got phones, we got cameras, we got YouTube. I mean, it is like easy to pull receipts of when someone is lying about something that they claim, correct? So Cynthia went online just the other day, and she did a blog post where she put up a picture of she and Mike Hill meeting on the Steve Harvey show. Okay, she was saying, she was just so happy that she met her best friend on that particular day. And Mike reposted it basically saying she knew as soon as she saw me, blase, yada, yada, yada. And we all know, we've been saying this for months, that, they're a little try-hard couple. And, it's okay to be a try-hard couple because, a lot of people, when they fall in love, they want everybody to know it. So Cynthia and Mike Hill, been giving us everything. Been giving us their first kiss, been giving us awkward kisses on the cheek, just giving us everything. So she shared this post saying, "You never know where God is going to show up. This was the day that I met my best friend and now future husband. In my heart, I knew, and Steve knew, that Mike Hill was the one when I met him. But I was afraid to let go, afraid to love again, afraid of being disappointed. Over time, I eventually let go and let God, and now here we are. Thank you all for rooting for us and all your well wishes. Thank you, Steve Harvey. We cannot thank you enough." Am I still live? I hope I'm still live. If I'm not still live, I swear to God, I'm quitting. Anyway, you said Cynthia could be faking her relationship for a storyline. King Cullerton, that sounds like a plausible explanation. Could Cynthia be faking her relationship for a storyline? I don't know. But what I do know is that she lied about meeting him because she met him in January 2018, at least in January 2018, when she appeared on this podcast alongside Claudia Joy and Guy Torrey, and all of them. And they were, they did a long interview. They talked about the housewives. They talked about Cynthia's purses and all of her Cynthia Bailey eyewear and all the things that she had coming up. Mike interviewed her. They asked her what her type of man was, and she said her type of man was chocolate. She ain't like light-skinned men. They talked about a whole lot of things that was very interesting in that interview. Then months later, here comes Cynthia sitting next to Steve Harvey, pretending like she never seen Mike Hill a day in her life. I don't get it. You might get it. It may seem trivial, and it might be trivial. All I know is Why lie? You ain't gotta lie, Cynthia. Why you lie to us about how you met Mike when it's in black and white? But anyway, he says Cynthia Mike is born. That is okay. But okay. Whatever the case, Bailey's been outed once before. Y'all remember Will Jones? Y'all remember we was all looking at her sideways. Will was fine and all that, but we didn't believe for a second that Cynthia and Will, look, I got my eye on that light right. we didn't believe that Cynthia and Will was a couple, and then we saw how awkward they were together. And I don't know, maybe it's Cynthia just being awkward with her men. I don't know, but that's all on Straight from the A. And it would be interesting if y'all, hold on, let me play a little clip. Let me see if I can find a little part where she talk about the men that she liked.
You know, you bring the camera over here yet. My bad. I thought you was going on the other side of the room. My bad.
Coming in, Nor, she's got a sunglass line now. She's got her own modeling school, and of course, she's a star. Real Housewives of Atlanta.
And bags.
And bags. Cynthia,
and a new candle line.
And a new,
who's counting?
Entrepreneur. That's what I'm saying. I like that.
Cynthia
Bailey's in the house. Give her a warm
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you guys.
in.
Thank you.
And
Excited
the
to be here.
girl on Atlanta Housewives.
Yes.
I will say.
I try.
You made it you made it easier.
What was it like?
I try.
Tell us about it. Give us some stories. Give us some stuff
Give
that
us
we
some
didn't
dirt
see
on
on
Claudia.
Bravo. Yeah.
There's no dirt.
Yeah.
No, but when you were on the show, I mean, you did your thing. I mean, you kind of brought out my little bad side a little bit.
I would like to call it your bold side.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we were coming from a good place.
We were. We had good intent.
So she was interviewing with Claudia about the housewives.
The bad girls look nice on
you
that
know,
show.
Mike was clearly a fan of the show, so he clearly knew who Cynthia was. I'm good. Okay.
I feel like that's what a lot of reality TV shows do.
Yeah, I definitely think bad behavior is applauded more than class.
No one cares if you're out here trying to save the world and help people. Like they're like, oh, boring.
Right. That was true.
Is that what Atlanta Housewives are doing, trying to save people?
In our own dramatic way. We're definitely saving people in our own dramatic way.
Yeah, every time you throw a drink at somebody's face, they go to commercial.
Well,
some bitches' skin's dry and they need moisture.
I will say this, that out of all the housewives, you and Candy are the ones that I like the most, because you guys come across the right way. You show yourself with class, dignity. You know, of course there are going to be arguments every now and then, but at the same time, you guys come across like normal, good human beings, and I can respect that. But you're also exciting. You're also somebody that you're interesting.
This was before they met on the Steve Harvey show. I just want to say this.
Season number 10 for Atlanta. Atlanta's number 1. I actually met Miss Jordan on the show, so we got a lot of stories as well. But anyway, long story short, I really, this experience being on the show has been amazing for me. The platform has been incredible. My only goal was to just try to be me. It's a reality show, so I want to show my real reality, whether it's whether or not I'm the most entertaining or most ratchet or the most exciting. I'm just giving you Cynthia, and I've really stood by that.
Damn sure the most beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Is she more beautiful in person or in the show, guy?
More beautiful in person and then more beautiful.
More.
You said both of them are cloud chasing. I'm trying to get to the part where she was talking about the type of man she liked. Hold on.
Listen,
there is the punchline.
If you're looking to me for leadership on this,
hold on.
I just like it short and like one word. Hey, listen, you guys asked what I was attracted to. I'm telling you.
What are your deal breakers?
Right. Deal breaker for me is
go back a little bit.
Over the place.
It's unstable.
I'm on
unstable.
I'm on fat burners. I didn't eat for like 2 days. I'm trying to lose this weight, and I don't know what's going on right now. So I'm just rolling with y'all. So I'm following y'all.
Okay, so this is like a runaway train.
I get it.
I just thought it was a little more structured. I don't know. I thought we were like
structure.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Hey, baby, I'm behind you getting high.
So she's talking to Mike right now, right?
Hey,
she was like,
where's the producer?
Where are my talking points? What are we talking about here? Or is not on here?
Oh, sorry. Whoa.
It says ad-lib discussion.
Okay, all right.
So Cynthia, you're new. You're back. You are a
all right.
You're like a released minnow back into the stream because you got divorced. You're on the show. You had a divorce, and you're back out in the scene dating again.
I am.
And how has that been for you?
I love the stories.
I know. Despite the laughter that it's got, dating's been good. It's been good. I've been taking my time. Once my divorce, and I wanted to give myself at least a year before I, dated exclusively, and now I may have to be like a year and a half. I haven't really met the guy
You can tell
yet, who I just want to, I just don't feel like I've met the guy yet.
Has it been fun?
And I don't want to settle, know.
Yeah.
Been fun.
It's been fun.
So
it's been a lot of fun.
What's the litmus?
Right.
Yeah.
What's the
Like,
litmus?
what are your the things that you just will not compromise on? He has to have this.
And do you have a type?
Do I have a type? Okay, let me start with
What's your
that.
language of love?
Okay, wait a minute.
no,
You're
what's the-
asking too many questions.
And
All
what's the
right,
credit
so do I have a
score?
type? Let me just start with that. I think I do have a type. I do have a type. I definitely would like, ideally, for you to be at least 38 and up, but not like past 55.
Okay.
I mean, I do like a young 56, 57, but I'm not really trying to go much further than that.
Okay.
I do, I don't discriminate, but I do like my chocolate brothers. I do have a little,
Like Claudia.
Okay.
yeah, I do like a little chocolate.
Chocolate as in chocolate like guy or just brothers?
Yeah, 'cause
Like
you hear him
guys.
asking,
Oh, like
am I
guys.
chocolate?
Yeah,
Okay,
like I like
okay.
my brothers. I've dated all kinds
What he
of
said
men.
is his hue good?
So you're saying you don't like light-skinned guys?
No. I didn't say I didn't like light-skinned guys. I
said-
said
You
can't-
naturally, I'm attracted to,
You think
A
light-skinned
little
guys
more
are soft?
chocolate.
Light-skinned guys are
Look,
soft.
I'm fine with like lighter chocolate. Okay, I'm just saying I just kind of prefer.
Oh man, why am I buffering during the light skin, dark skin debate? Hold on, let me go back a few seconds. Hold on. Y'all probably missed that because I was buffering. I should be back now. I'm back on green. Hold on. Let me see.
I've dated all kinds
What he
of men.
said is his hue good?
So you're saying you don't like light-skinned guys?
No. I didn't say I didn't like light-skinned guys. I
said-
said
You can't stand light-skinned
I
guys.
didn't say that.
You hate
I didn't say
light-skinned
that.
guys.
I just kind of naturally, I'm attracted to,
You think
A
light-skinned
little
guys
more
are soft?
chocolate.
Light-skinned guys are
Look,
soft.
I'm fine with like lighter chocolate. Okay, I'm just saying I just kind of prefer darker.
What about facial hair?
Okay.
Is that important to you?
Oh, not long. I don't like long.
Okay.
What
I
the
like-
hell? What the fuck is
You know,
going
like
on?
But yours
Baron
is really
David back there.
Go to commercial. What the fuck?
Hey, listen, you guys asked what I was attracted to. I'm telling you.
What are your deal
All right.
breakers?
Deal breaker for me is I personally am not going to have any more children come out of my body. So if you want a child to come out of my womb, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that I can't.
Okay, so my point being, Cynthia, Claudia was up there being real shady. I'm green now. I was red for a second. I'm green now. Oh my God, this is annoying. And I know if it's annoying to me, it's annoying to you. I'm about to quit in a second. But my point being that Claudia was being very, very shady. The post is on the site. It says Cynthia wasn't honest about how she met Mike Hill. Just ask Claudia. Claudia was being very, very shady in that interview. You hate light-skinned guys. You don't like light-skinned guys. You don't do light-skinned guys. Very, very shady. God dang it. Hold on. Her last two boyfriends have been light-skinned and she dated Russell Simmons in the past. Okay, Anita. I didn't say she said she wouldn't date light-skinned. I'm just saying it's just interesting to see this interview where they like drill down into what do you like dating-wise? What do you want in a man? What do you want? All of that. And then they go on the Steve Harvey show 3 or 4 months later and act like they don't even know each other. How is that possible? That's all I'm asking. It wasn't just a random, radio interview, where she was talking about her clothes, her Bailey, the Bailey agency or any of that. It was an interview where they actually talked about some personal things. I quit. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow. Maybe I will try again tomorrow because clearly the stars are not aligned. The stars are not aligned for me to be live today. Either that or, it's flagging, but I don't know what's going on. You said, please hold it together. Y'all ain't gonna talk about my cable bundle. Even though I ain't got no control over that, I sure paid my bill. Just lovely. I don't know what to do. I'm so out of it. I don't know what to do. My computer keeps going down. I don't know. It keeps turning red. It keeps turning me off. I don't know what to do. Am I live right now? I don't even know if I'm live anymore. I should be. Shit. Got me cursing up here. Nene says she's a liar. Well, I just know that Cynthia is a little bit passive aggressive. Cynthia done called the folks on me, child. Cynthia done called the folks on me. Let me see. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. This is horrible. And the crazy thing is, once I'm off live, it'll all merge together and it won't even look like I was buffering, which is crazy. I quit. I'm about to go live from my phone because my computer and YouTube is not having it today. I'm about to go live from the phone. You said no quitters, Fun Zipper. Thank you, Just AB. We need some sage. Because clearly somebody is out to get me. What is going on? I've never had this happen. Well, once before. I appreciate you, JB. Don't your butt got an IT degree? Look, Mr. Debonair, you ain't calling me out in my own live. You ain't gonna do it. Not today. Not today. Just keep talking. I keep talking. As soon as I talk, it goes red. So I'm looking at the light right now. We're green. I guess I just keep talking. But anyway, like I was saying with Cynthia, I just don't feel like it was right that, months later, because Steve Harvey show was taped in April of 2018. And it's verifiable. Y'all can go on the net and look it up. Y'all can even go on the site and see the full post where I documented the dates. She came out, like she said in her post, she's thanking Steve for introducing her. How was that an introduction when they already knew each other and they had an in-depth conversation about dating and everything? I'm confused. I am so confused. Meanwhile, we can start about some more family drama. Let's start about some other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with TV, but they need a TV show. How about, have y'all been tuned into this Brian McKnight drama? Y'all know who Brian McKnight is? The whole, the singer who sings One Last Cry. Y'all don't know Brian McKnight? I ain't gonna sing for you because I'm really annoyed right now because my computer keeps going off. And I feel like if I sing, it might go off again. I feel like if it's sing, it might go off again. Brian McKnight, honey, I just posted his response to his son and his daughter over on the ATLien channel. Brian McKnight, honey, has been called out by his son, by his older son, back at one. Thank you, Miss Tiger Lily. Brian McKnight been called out by his son for being a deadbeat dad. The son said that Brian then abandoned him, that he wanted his life as a father. That's the son when he was younger, and the daughter, he posted this image. Here we go again. Here we go again. Do, 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 do. I'm still bringing it in, honey. I'm still here. I'm still here. No quitting allowed. Yes, his daughter came out too. Brian McKnight Jr. hit the net with a lengthy diatribe about Brian McKnight. He said, I can't imagine abandoning my children. Man, it's hard not to imagine the psyche of a man who can truly just turn his back on his actual sons, on his actual blood and creations. It's mind-boggling to me. I don't think there's any situation that merits the way my father has chosen to treat my brothers, sisters, and his grandson, of which being his firstborn son, who also bears your name. It's insane to me to have absolutely no empathy for the type of life be introduced us to. He introduced us to, I'm assuming, only to become to resent us for that life catching up with us. It breaks my heart, but not for myself, specifically for my siblings and my children. They don't deserve this at all, not one bit. And I'm not letting this shit slide, not for 1 second. I've tried my best to take the high road and to be the bigger man and all that positive shit. But there is a much bigger issue here when it comes to Black fathers, especially in entertainment, that needs to be addressed. I believe there is a serious discussion that needs to be had, and a part of me truly feels like our story is the one to begin the conversation that will lead to healing. A lot of young men and women with abandonment issues. It's time to tell our side of the story. He ends his post with a hashtag, son of a legend, Brian McKnight Jr. And then not only did Brian McKnight Jr. come forward, Brianna, I guess her name is Brianna, Bree, came forward as well with her side of the story. Bree McKnight on Instagram basically said that, she wished she knew what it feels like to be daddy's little girl. However, her father has never been there for her. She wrote a long ass post as well, if I can find it. Hold on, man. Am I still live? Hopefully I'm still live, because after this, I am logging off. Y'all, why is the internet doing this to me? Why? Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. Am I back? Okay, good. I don't think I have hers in here. Well, the daughter hit the net too. Oh, shoot. Hers is long as hell. I don't even know if I can read all that. Can I see that? I can't even see that. Brianna wrote a book on the Instagrams. Hold on, let me try to pull it up in the reel. I ain't gonna read all of this time. I'll read a little bit. This is not story time. Daddy's little girl was never really a thing for me. Nobody understands what I've been through except for my siblings. Believe it or not, I'm not always the person I seem to be. I'm not always happy, and most of the time I'm battling my own demons just like everyone else. I grew up thinking that the things that happened to me and my dad's relationship was my fault. I grew up thinking that he doesn't want to come visit me because he doesn't love me. Constantly put behind other kids that he would call his own while I'm cast into a land far, far away in the back of his mind. It sucks knowing that someone else who's not even blood related to you comes before you in every single way. Woo, she goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And, she's basically reiterating what her brother said. Like, you weren't a good father to us. You were not. I don't know why they took it to the net. Maybe they don't have his phone number. Maybe his number changed. I mean, he got a new wife, new kids, these grown children. He was like, I done paid my child support. I'm done. But they took it to the net. It's gone. Like, it's all over the blogs and everything today. Well, Brian McKnight, honey, he wasted no time in clapping back to his own kids. I don't know if you saw it, but over on the ATLien channel on YouTube, it's a 7-minute video of Brian McKnight actually explaining himself. Basically saying, look, my sons are grown. He has 4 children. I think he has 3 boys and a girl. He was like, my sons are grown. They toured with me. I supported them. I paid all the child support I was supposed to pay. I was a good father. I listened when I was supposed to listen. They just entitled. They just mad. I got a new family and they not getting any money anymore. They just mad. But in addition, I was like, okay, Brian might be telling the truth. The kids might be mad. But then I was thinking, I don't know what kid would go to social. I don't know. I don't think it's an issue of money, in my humble opinion. Only because when the daughter came out, he gonna drag the daughter too. He was like, once he addressed the daughter, he said that the only reason he don't speak to the daughter is because he heard that the daughter had an inappropriate relationship with a cousin, and the family didn't want him to get involved, and he, they cut off ties with him. This is from Brian McKnight's own mouth. He went on the internet and addressed it, and I'm just sitting there going, oh my God, he done spilled all the family tea in the video on the Instagram. He has literally spilled all of the tea. Like, how you gonna go on there and talk about your daughter having a sexual relationship with her cousin, and you put that out there to the public? In addition to that, he also called out the daughter's mom, because apparently these 3 different baby mamas or whatever, because he was married and he had a baby on the wife that he got divorced from. And then he remarried or whatever. But he dragged the mama into it and said their relationship was doomed from the start because the mama was only with him, was a groupie, and was only with him because he was famous. I'm like, no, Brian, no. What the heck? I had so much, think about all the lovely, heartfelt ballads that Brian McKnight has penned. Think about all the songs you used to, sing and slow dance to with your boo to Brian McKnight. Think about, Brian is, he catty. He is a catty little something. How you gonna get online and put all your daughter's business out there like that? That is crazy. She shouldn't have been hunching her cousin. Brian cleared the room. Brian said, if my kids can go online and embarrass me, I'm going to go online and embarrass them too. It is way too much. It is this McKnight family drama. I'm like, they need a reality show because I need to see all this in black and white. You said shim sham. Brian with all the drama. Brian got all the drama. Look, I would play the video if I wasn't buffering. I'm scared. I am so scared. Am I back? Am I back? Press 1 if I'm back. You said this too much. It is. It is. It is. Third cousins don't count. Oh, Mr. Debonair, you gonna Kevin Gates us over there. You been hanging out with your cousin, child. Did he write a song specifically about Punani? So Steph, he did. Hey, you asked me, did he write a song specifically about Punani? If you recall, Brian McKnight was also in a partnership with Pornhub, where he was doing songs about eating booty. Y'all don't remember that? Brian McKnight had all kind of songs he was singing for Pornhub. It was on Funny or Die, and he got into this little, I'm like, oh, Brian was a little freaky out there. And remember, Tank even called him out about it, and Tank being in the musical genre, the same musical genre as Brian McKnight, they all sing little slow songs and stuff. But oddly enough, Tank called out Brian McKnight, and here he is, 5 years later singing about the same thing. Tank be singing about eating booty and doing all kind of stuff, don't he? But I digress. Yes, Dallas Diva. I'm like, Brian McKnight been all over the place. And I'm like, you said that was career suicide, damn near. Exactly, Anita. I don't know what he was thinking about when he did that. I guess he was thinking about that check. When the dang IRS starts knocking, you start thinking about all kind of ways to make money. He was like, I can sing about eating ass. I think I can sing about porn stuff. You said your new emoji. Mr. Debonair, you gonna clown me like that, Mr. Debonair, and to think you got a whole ATLien shirt and you gonna clown me. You supposed to be on my side. You supposed to be over there supporting me in my time of need. I'm in my feelings right now. I ain't been live in 5 days, and this is what I get. My dang internet is messed up. I can't even get the stories out without buffering, and then I got my loyal squad members in the chat calling me out. Oh my God, I'm in my feelings right now. I am so in my feelings. You don't love me, Mr. Debonair. You don't love me enough. You don't. He tried to do so trapped in the closet, and the public was absolutely not feeling it at all. Dark chocolate. You remember that? I'm just really interested in seeing how this all play out. Like, how you gonna go on live? Well, he didn't go on live, but he posted the video online and basically drag your family business out there like it ain't nothing. And I understand he probably was hurt, he felt some kind of way about his kids, saying what they said about him. I get it. But, at what point do you I know y'all always say this to me. That's why I'm laughing. At what point do you be the bigger person and not go on live to retaliate? These are your kids. This ain't just no regular person who put your phone number on the internet and tried to drag you for calling them out for stealing a show from this rapper chick. It's not that. These are your kids. These are your flesh and blood. So why would you go online and try to blast them and drag them and have this all-out war like that online? I'm trying to figure this out. I am trying to figure it out. I'm still your girl queen, hoping that all these thousands of lives that I done merged together, I just hope they jail appropriately, because every time the red button comes up, I have to press start again. If not, it's gonna be 50 little videos of me yelling and screaming. Everybody like, what the hell? What the hell is she talking about? But I hope they all men together. My daddy would never. I'm with you, Miss Tiger Lily. I wish my daddy would. My dad would beat my ass for putting my stuff on the internet and talk some sense into me and make me delete it or whatever the case may be. But then, they should work it all out privately. But clearly the family is all separated. Like he said, the lady, he don't even know the mama. He don't even know his daughter's mama that well. She was just somebody who had sex with him just for fame. And so it's just interesting to see. They all wrong. They all are wrong. They all are wrong. I agree. Tell him his family business. Wow. I mean, Andrea, I'm just amazed. Like, his daughter is like 18. How you gonna put that out there about her? I'm like, dang, that is deep. That is real deep. I mean, she already, and then her post that she wrote was pretty much saying, look, I'm scarred. I wish I had a father who loved me the way other little girls' fathers loved them. I don't think she said anything that was too bad, but he just dragged the hell out of his daughter. He dragged the daughter more than he dragged the son, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Brian McKnight was real messy, y'all. He was real messy. I agree, Michelle, privately. Exactly, Anita. Exactly. Hi, Mima. What's up, Marilyn? Look, y'all, I'm about to log off. I feel like I've struggled with my internet enough. I'm gonna go struggle over on the Patreon. I was gonna go struggle on the Patreon, but I'm scared to do that now. Shoot. It proves he's a deadbeat. Mr. Debonair, that's kind of how I felt about it, because it's like, if you quick to hop on the whole, in defense mode of the situation after what your kids say, like, at the end of the day, they said that they were sad that they didn't spend enough time with you, that you got another family, that they feel like they don't hear from you enough. All of those, to me, are valid concerns. I didn't see anything in there that said anything about money. He brought up the money situation where he was like, I paid my child support. I cut them off when they got grown. Okay, but that's not what they were saying. They were saying that they don't feel like, you were a good father, that they feel abandoned, that you weren't around enough. I don't know. So you said I need to stay off social media. They need to stay off social media. They do, but it's too late now, Andrea. It's tacky when family runs to social media to air out their problems. Exactly. That's what they say. The Facebook is all about everybody on all the families on Facebook. You said, Mr. Debonair, I hate you so bad. I hate you so much. How could you do that to Miss Quad? How could you? Maybe if he was around more, he could explain to his daughter that she shouldn't be hunching her cousin. Exactly, Lisa. Exactly. Don't log off. Okay, T. Willis. I'll stay on for a little while. Look, until the next time I start buffering. What was next that I had on the agenda? I talked about Cynthia. I talked about Brian McKnight. I was gonna talk about my good friend Tamika Foster Raymond, who she's developing a new cartoon animated series in honor of her son. If you don't remember, Tamika Raymond's son Kyle was killed in a boating accident on Lake Lanier a few years ago, and since that time she's been always searching for ways to honor his memory. She had the Cow, I think it was called the Cow Foundation. She was doing run walks where she wanted to do specific art, donate art projects, to kids and all of that. So now she's decided, since he once wanted to be on the big screen and she can remember on the small screen, and she can remember a time when he went to Nickelodeon with Usher, and he was so excited about the prospect of being on TV and being the voice of cartoons and all that. And now she's decided to do an animated series, and they're all fictional characters. I think it's like the Amazing Life of Kyle Lyles or something to that effect. Please don't quote me. It's on the site, but this is a visual from it, and I see a lot of her in here. I guess that's supposed to be her. And then, at the time, her ex-husband, Ryan Glover, I think he used to work for Delta or something, I don't know, but she got a pilot in there. And then there's supposed to be Kyle with the glasses on. And, she got her football player son. He plays for Penn State now. She got someone representative of him, and then she got the two little boys down there, and then there's, I don't know who these extras are, but maybe they're neighbors and stuff. But she's trying to honor his memory in that way, and I think that's a good idea. You said, hey, Andrea, let me see. Andrea got a new picture. Okay, Andrea, I see you. Okay, can we talk about Kenya? Yes, let's talk about Kenya. Kenya claims that someone is backstabbing her for clout. Kenya Moore claims that, she used an analogy of a prison analogy of, somebody trying to, come at the big dogs, to get street cred. And everyone's, trying to figure out who exactly is she talking about. Like, she can't be talking about Nene Leakes because, she already a big dog. She can't be talking about Candy Burris because she already a big dog. And Cynthia ain't new. Portia ain't new. Who else could she be talking about? Maybe Eva, Yavanna. Because Marlo ain't new, but she ain't a big dog, but she ain't new. So I say Yavanna or Eva or Tanya. Those are the three that I would say that she is considering a backstabber. Kenya says that somebody who, I guess she considered a friend, has been doing some shady stuff. I don't know who it could be. You said Kenya does the same thing. Exactly, Mima. We could say that. But I don't know, Kenya came back this season. They've been filming. She's been filming with a few people. I don't think she's really been filming with Yavanna. I think they hung out while they were in Toronto. I think it's probably Tanya or Eva, because she got cool with Eva. Remember, her and Eva were bumping heads anyway at first, because Eva was bumping heads with anybody. Eva just trying to scratch and survive right now. But remember, Eva was throwing shade at Kenya way before the season really even started. So I don't think it's Eva, because I think they got cool after that. So I'm thinking it might be Tanya. I don't know who you think it is. Y'all put in, it's either Tanya, Eva, or Yavanna. Out of those three, who would be a backstabber to Kenya Moore? You said Eva. You forgot Portia. But Portia's not a, she's not a big dog. I mean, I guess she is a big dog. She just finished her own show, and she's not, she don't need no street cred. So I don't think it's Portia. Portia already dragged her across the dang floor. It can't be Portia. You said Eva, Tanya. Okay, Ken Cullerton, I agree with you. I think it's Tanya. Too. I think Tanya gonna turn up this season. We're gonna see a lot more of Tanya's personality, I think. Yavanna is lame. I don't understand why she's around. Yavanna is that bitch. CCH3R exclamation point. Yavanna is that bitch. What are you talking about? Anyway, you guys, look, let me go. I don't even have anything else to talk about, and I don't want to take no calls and we all get cut off. So what I will do is get my together and come back. I'm gonna go live on, I think I can go live on Patreon for a little while. I think I'll take some calls on Patreon. I think that's what I'll do. I'll take some calls over on Patreon. Patreon will be the after party for my special Patreon people. I know I missed y'all this week. So we come on over, tip on over, Mr. Debonair. I need to hear what's been going on. And we do have a little, since it looks like I'm not buffering no more, maybe everybody is off the Wi-Fi in my building. It's getting late, so my Wi-Fi seems to be stable right now. Yes, let's go over to the Patreon right now. Patreon.com, iamATLien. You said Andrea needs to call. Patreon. Okay, who's going to vote for Patreon? Who's going to vote to stay? I know y'all going to vote to stay. But, let me see. You said she that bitch in her head. Bring Tanya. Okay, let me see. Patreon, all the Patreon people. Okay, we gotta go to Patreon. I owe Patreon a video. I apologize, you guys, unless you want to come over to Patreon. It's only $5 to hang out with us over on the Patreon. Patreon.com, iamATLien. It'll be a late night Patreon. I see y'all. Yes, okay. So I am heading over to the Patreon right now. Give me about 5 minutes and I will be right over there. I will see y'all in a little while. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know y'all been real stingy with them likes, I see, but that's okay. That is quite okay. I wouldn't like this video either. Because I've been buffering and stuff. But you could like it. You know, I did give y'all a little bit. Like this video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And, you know, hopefully the next live I'm on won't be buffering as much. You got something to say, so you need to call in. Okay, Andrea. What else? Let me see. Oh, yeah, and all of what I just talked about is over on the site on straightfromtheA.com. The Cynthia T is basically in black and white. You'll see both videos, the full video of her interview with Mike Hill and the video of when she met or claims to have been introduced to Mike on the Steve Harvey show, and you can, you know, compare yourselves. The Kenya Moore story is up on the site. The Brian McKnight tea is up on the site. The Brian McKnight full video of his explanation where he dragged his kids is up on the site. So all of it is there for your viewing pleasure. So I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, and I appreciate y'all for hanging out through this buffering mess. So I'll see y'all in a little while. Put up your aliens on the way out. Put up your aliens on the way out. I'm scared to do the outro, honey. If I do the outro, I might